Well, hello. Welcome back to the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast with Lakeisha. So glad that each and every one of you are still connected, still here. And so again, welcome. The whole purpose of today's podcast is just to give you an encouraging word, followed by just a few things which is going on currently with the Revitalize movement and what is to come. So my word of encouragement for today is be faithful. Be faithful. Sometimes we can get so distracted looking at what everyone else has and what, doors that God is opening up for other people. We can get so distracted doing that we don't manage what we already have very well. So what I want to encourage you to do starting today is to be faithful over what you do have right now and the doors that God has just opened for you already. We can lose sight so much of the many blessings that God has given us because we're paying attention to what God has given someone else. We have no control over somebody else's blessing. We don't know what they had to do, what they had to overcome to get to the point where they are today. So we have to just be grateful, and we have to be faithful over the few things we have to manage right now, because I know, and you may know already because of past experience, that if you be faithful over what you have now, even if it's the smallest things, that God will then be able to trust you with so much more. So I want to encourage you to just be faithful. All right. So hopefully this is an encouragement for all of you, or those of you specifically who just wondering and waiting for those next doors to open for you. Just be patient and just trust God. And while you're being patient and waiting, be faithful. All right. So what is to come with the Revitalize movement, everybody? Well, we're coming down the home stretch to the end of the Revitalize Movement's Women Virtual Empowerment Marathon. Okay, that's like a mouthful, but I was able to get through it, right? So the marathon is coming to an end. We have a few great speakers who are still left to come, starting tomorrow with the great speaker, Marisha Sherman, who is going to be gracing us with a presentation entitled, "Whose Shoes Are You Wearing?" So you want to be prepared and get connected to the community on Facebook so that you'll know how to register, how to get the presentation link and the audio information so you can participate tomorrow at 7:00 p.m. So again, get connected to the community. And the way you'll do this is by going to Facebook and searching in that little area to the top left-hand corner there by the Facebook logo. And you're going to want to put in there hashtag or # Revitalize Women's Movement. And that's without the apostrophe and without any spaces. Okay, so do that. Or if you're not on Facebook, you can also find the movement and the community group specifically by just putting in this website address. It's www.revitalizemovementcommunity.com. So that's how you can get connected and find out about the marathon event and get registered so that you can hear these other wonderful presentations. And by the way, the marathon is free. All right. The marathon is free. And if you want also to get access to the VIP pass, which allows you to get access to all of the replays, that's all 19 replays. You can learn about the VIP pass at the end of Marisha's presentation on tomorrow. All right, so that's what's going on with the marathon. And towards the close of this year, going into 2015, we're going to be transitioning where we're going to have this podcast to take place daily. I'm talking about 7 days a week of empowerment that you will be receiving. And not just from myself, but I have some other great, wonderful coaches and teachers who are going to be on this podcast. So ladies, get connected. Tell your sister friends, tell your cousins, tell your mother, tell all the females you know to get connected to the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast show, where we're gearing up to empower women towards total wellness. That's financial, social, professional, spiritual, mental. That's total wellness. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being connected. And I look forward to connecting with you on next week.